These are the giants of Turkish football, the 10 largest stadiums in the country. From thunderous atmospheres in Istanbul to stunning arenas in unexpected cities, we're ranking the biggest stadiums in Turkey by capacity. You'll get the clubs, the locations, and the insane fan energy that makes each one unforgettable. Let's kick things off at number 10 with the Yeni Mersin Stadium in the coastal city of Mersin. With a capacity of 25,497, this modern arena opened its doors in 2013 and serves as home to Mersin İdman Yurdu. The stadium sits along Turkey's Mediterranean coast, and while it might not be the biggest on our list, it represents the country's ambitious stadium construction boom of the past 2 decades. The fans here are known for their unwavering support, creating an atmosphere that makes visiting teams think twice before stepping onto the pitch. Moving up to number 9, we have the Şanlıurfa Gap Arena, which holds 28,965 passionate supporters. Located in Şanlıurfa in southeastern Turkey, this stadium became home to Şanlıurfaspor when it opened in 2017. The venue's design incorporates modern architectural elements while respecting the region's rich historical heritage. What makes this stadium particularly special is its location in one of the world's oldest continuously inhabited cities, creating a fascinating contrast between ancient history and contemporary football culture. At number 8 sits the Sakarya Ataturk Stadium with its capacity of 28,113. This venue in Adapazarı serves as the battleground for Sakaryaspor, and when it opened in 2011, it brought state-of-the-art facilities to a city that had been hungry for a modern football home. The stadium's design prioritizes fan experience with excellent sightlines from every seat. And on match days, the venue transforms into a fortress where the home advantage feels almost tangible. Number 7 takes us to the Sivas Yeni Dört Eylül Stadium, which can accommodate 27,532 fans. Home to Sivasspor since 2016, this stadium sits in the heart of central Anatolia. The climate here is harsh, winter matches can be brutal, but that only adds to the intimidation factor for visiting teams. The fans of Sivasspor have a reputation for being among the most loyal in the country, filling the stands even when temperatures drop below freezing, creating an atmosphere that's as cold for opponents as it is warm for the home side. Stick around until the end to see which stadium has hosted Champions League finals and could fit nearly 80,000 screaming fans inside its walls. The top 3 will surprise you with their sheer scale and significance in Turkish football history. Halfway through our countdown at number 6, we find the Mersin Arena. Wait, let me correct that. At number 6, we have the Konya Büyükşehir Stadium with its impressive capacity of 42,276. This massive structure in the city of Konya opened in 2014 and serves as the proud home of Konyaspor. The stadium's distinctive exterior design has become an iconic part of Konya's skyline. What's remarkable about this venue is how it reflects the city's growing sports culture and economic development, transforming Konya into a genuine football destination in central Turkey. At number 5, we're looking at the Ankara Eryaman Stadium, which holds 45,000 spectators. This relatively new addition to Turkey's stadium landscape in the capital city opened in 2019 and serves multiple clubs for their matches. Ankara, being the political heart of Turkey, demanded a stadium worthy of its status, and Eryaman Stadium delivers with cutting-edge facilities and a design that speaks to Turkey's ambitions in hosting major international sporting events. The atmosphere here during big matches is electric, with the capital's football fans showing they can match Istanbul's passion decibel for decibel. Number 4 brings us to Bursa with the Timsa Arena, home to Bursaspor and holding 43,361 fans. The nickname Timsa means crocodile, reflecting the club's mascot, and this stadium has become one of Turkish football's most feared venues since opening in 2015. Located in Turkey's automotive manufacturing hub, the stadium's construction represented a massive investment in the city's sporting infrastructure. The green and white colors of Bursaspor fill every corner on match days, and the passionate support here has helped the club compete with Turkey's traditional powerhouses. The bronze medal position goes to Trabzon's Medical Park Stadium, now officially called Şenol Güneş Stadium, with a capacity of 40,782. Situated on Turkey's Black Sea coast, this venue opened in 2016 and serves as the fortress of Trabzonspor, one of Turkey's most successful clubs. Trabzon fans are legendary in Turkish football, their devotion bordering on fanatical. The stadium's location overlooking the Black Sea creates a stunning backdrop, but visiting teams barely notice the view because they're too focused on surviving the wall of noise created by some of the most passionate supporters in Europe. Silver medal goes to Fenerbahçe's iconic Shukru Saracoğlu Stadium, which can pack in 47,834 fans. Located on Istanbul's Asian side in the Kadıköy district, this historic venue has been Fenerbahçe's home since 1908 and underwent major renovations that were completed in 2006. The atmosphere here is nothing short of legendary. When Fenerbahçe plays at home, especially in derby matches or European nights, the stadium becomes a cauldron of yellow and navy blue, with fans creating displays and noise levels that have intimidated some of Europe's biggest clubs. The passion is raw, unfiltered, and absolutely intoxicating. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. The largest stadium in Turkey is the Ataturk Olympic Stadium in Istanbul, with a jaw-dropping capacity of 77,563. This architectural giant opened in 2002 and was built to host the Olympic Games, though Istanbul's Olympic bids haven't succeeded yet. However, this stadium has hosted something arguably more prestigious, the UEFA Champions League final in 2005, which witnessed Liverpool's miraculous comeback against AC Milan in what's widely considered the greatest final in Champions League history. The venue hosted another Champions League final in 2023 when Manchester City defeated Inter Milan to complete their treble. What makes Ataturk Olympic Stadium even more significant is that it became the shared home ground for Galatasaray and Istanbul Başakşehir at various points. Though Galatasaray primarily uses their own stadium, the Turk Telekom Stadium with 53,978 capacity. The sheer scale of Ataturk Olympic Stadium is breathtaking. Walking through its vast corridors and emerging into the bowl to see the pitch surrounded by tier after tier of seating is an experience that puts into perspective just how massive modern stadiums have become. The running track around the pitch creates distance between fans and players, which is why many clubs prefer more intimate venues, but for major events and finals, there's simply no substitute for this kind of capacity and grandeur. Turkey's stadium landscape tells the story of a nation that takes its football as seriously as any country on earth. These 10 venues represent billions in investment, millions of memories, and the dreams of countless fans who pour their hearts into supporting their clubs every single week. From the Mediterranean coast to the Black Sea, from the capital Ankara to the sprawling metropolis of Istanbul, these stadiums stand as temples to the beautiful game. Each one has its own character, its own stories etched into every seat and painted across every wall. They're where legends are born, where hearts are broken, and where the passion of Turkish football burns brightest. The numbers are impressive, sure, but what really matters is what happens inside these walls when the whistle blows and 70, 40, or even 25,000 voices rise as one. That's when these structures transform from concrete and steel into something magical, something that can only be understood by those who've experienced it firsthand. If you made it to the end of the video, share your thoughts on these incredible stadiums in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, click here to explore the best UEFA Champions League stadiums 2025/2026. See you there in a second.